お前
Yahoo
は鋭い
everyone,
観察
it's
眼を持ってる
spooky
し、お前の
season.
凄
What
さ
are
を
you
分
going
かって
to
い
be
る。
for Halloween? If you still
お
don't
前
know
は
what you
絶
would
対
be
に
for
チームを
Halloween,
強くする。
before I go forward, I want to give the credits for these characters. The main characters and some side characters that take place in this series do not belong to me but were written and illustrated by Hiroshi Furuta. Personalities may not match up to the personalities in the anime. I was made aware that Kazume is Kenma's last name, and in my series Kenma's mom was calling him Kazume. I apologize for the confusion there, and on my end thank you for the ones that commenting about it. Heads up, this series contains profanity and will show romance, to no one's surprise. Bullet. Bullet. Kenma's eyes slowly open. He sees a spooky shadow casted on the walls of his bedroom. He's alone. It's the spookiest month of the year, October. Kenma loves the October weather so much, but hates the October nights so much. Pumpkin, what's wrong? He says, walking nonchalantly into the room. Turn the light on. Kuru does so. I see what's going on. He approaches the bed. No need to be spooked. I'm not spooked. Sure, pumpkin spice. Can you sleep with me tonight? You kicked me out, remember? Not anymore. You aren't kicked out anymore. Kuru raises a brow towards him, letting him know that he isn't quite phased. Please, Kuro? Note. He stands up to leave the room but stops at the doorway. Care to join me? Can you check under the bed first? My back isn't the best right now. Check it now. I heard hissing. Kuru gets down on the floor and checks under the bed with his phone flashlight. It's just Latte, he says, luring the kitty to his hand before picking her up and putting her on the bed with Kenma. Where's Spice? In the living room with me. Well, she might have wandered off already. Kenma picks up Spice, then requests for Kuru to carry him to the couch in the living room. No. Kenma gives him a sour face. Don't look at me like that. It gets even sourer. Fine, you're lucky I don't have any lemon heads on me. He picks Kenma up and carries him and Latte to the couch. Spice is still laying on the couch, waiting for Kuru to come back. Kenma picks her up too. What were you watching, my little horsey? Such a toddler. I didn't pick it, it was Spice. She did not. We named her Spice for a reason, for 2 reasons. Look at my arms. He reveals his arms and there's scratches visible, fresh and bright red but aren't bleeding. She wouldn't stop until I put it on. Why didn't you tell me she was scratching you earlier? He quickly stands up and leaves, not waiting for Kuru to answer. Eventually, he comes back with some band-aids and cream. He turns a lamp on to see Kuru's arms better. These look like they sting. What can I say? She's spicy. Enough with the jokes. You don't think they're funny? I do. You're not laughing. Sour face. Chill. Pumpkin. It's not that serious. A few stretches aren't that bad. It's still bad. Don't try and downplay it. She would scratch the fuck out of me when we first adopted her. They had adopted Latte and Spice a few months prior, accurately 2 months ago. They're 3 months now. They warmed up pretty fast now that I think about it. Kuru laughs as Kenma finishes placing the band-aids meticulously on his arms. I'm all better now. Thank you, Doc. Kenma sighs, holding back a laugh. You're welcome, Kuro. He kisses his cheek once but Kuru wants more. He's greedy. Stop. No more. I'm needy, pumpkin. Bullet. Bullet. It's morning now. Kenma wakes up back in their bedroom in their bed with Kuru, but this time he's cuddled together with their 2 kitties. Kuru wakes up first. As he always does, he looks at Kenma lovingly before kissing, placing a soft, gentle kiss on his lips. He's so adorable. Buzz. It's Kenma's phone buzzing. Kuru answers it. Hi mom. Oh hi Tetsuro. Is Kenma sleeping? Yep. Okay, I made pumpkin pies. Can y'all make time to come over and pick up however many y'all like? Of course we can. When is a good time? Oh, any time really. Okay, we'll come over today. Alright, bye. Toodles. She hangs up before Kuru even gets the chance to look back at the phone. How do they do that? He holds back a hyena laugh to not wake Kenma up. He lays back down. In his sleep, Kenma gets on him and lays on top of him. Kuru's used to it though. He just hugs him back and falls asleep until Kenma wakes him up hours later. It's routine. Bullet. Kuro. He says just above a whisper, shaking and tapping Kuro. Why won't he wake up? He's getting a little annoyed. Kenma gives up and decides to lay back down, but before he does he kisses Kuru, and he wakes up abruptly, scaring Kenma. He points to his lips. Although tired, his hair got messier. Kenma kisses Kuru's lips a few times before stopping. Your mom called. She made pie and she asked us to come pick up our portion. Pumpkin pie? Yeah. He yawns, but when he opens his eyes he sees Kenma pouting. What's wrong? Pumpkin pie. We can pick up some apple pie, but I'm sure she made you some. She didn't say she did she? No. Okay, don't do that. He puts a hand over Kenma's face to not see his sad expression. Come on, let's get up. Gotta feed Spice Latte. You mean Spice and Latte? Spice Latte. That's not. I never told you the other reason why I named them like that, did I? No, I call you Pumpkin. Then you add Spice and Latte. Ah, Pumpkin Spice Latte. Exactly. It's creative, isn't it? Not really, but sure, I guess. You just gave me 3 different answers. I'm so confused. Bullet. While in the car, Kenma gets a call from Lev. Hi Lev, what are you calling for? Can we all hang out today, like the good old times? You're back in the city? Yeah, I'll be here for a long time. Well, long enough to catch up. What do you say? Kenma looks at Kuru, who has his eyes remaining on the road ahead. Yeah, we can after we go see your mom. Bullet. At Kenma's mom's house. Bullet. Before Kenma could take a step in the house, his mom grabs him and starts hugging him tightly. Hi mom, you don't have a single clue about how much I missed seeing your adorable face. Am I overdoing it, sweetie? Nope, not at all. Kenma hugs his mom back tightly and smiles. She gives him a few mama kisses before getting back on track. She leads them over to the pies in the kitchen. Kenma, I made you apple pies. Kuru, you can have the pumpkin pie, but if you want apple pie I made you one too. Thank you mom, he says, eyeing the delicious pies in front of him. You wouldn't mind if we all hung out together, right? Of course I wouldn't. But are you boys not busy? Not really, we have about 5 hours. I apologize if I'm being nosy, but where are you all going? After 5 hours? Yes Kuro, he says with an irritated tone. Geez Pumpkin, we're gonna hang out with Lev and Yaku. Oh, I love those two. Can you tell them I said hi? You know, I was reading a magazine and I seen Lev. Well, maybe I'm just seeing things, but it did look like Lev. Kenma names all the newspapers that Lev is in / on before naming the right one. Yeah, that one. Was it Lev? Yeah, he became a model. Suits him, he's definitely the model type. Bullet. They play a few board games. Before they even know it, 5 hours has passed. They decide to go home and call off the hangout. Lev, so we just remembered that today is like our anniversary? Y'all aren't married? Anniversary of us dating. Oh okay, sure, maybe another time? Yep. Kenma was about to hang up, but he hears Lev start speaking to someone else. I've been rewarding the world me, with my modeling and beauty serving on the runway and on magazines, and therefore, my ice skating skills have vanished. I've spent too much time on land and platforms and not ice. You can hear Lev's frustration. Yaku chuckles. Come on, let's go get your ice skating skills back. That's not how it works, babe. Sure it is. Kenma hangs up. Boring ass conversation. Bullet. In the car. Kuru's driving. Where are we going? You don't remember this place, Pumpkin? I may. Pumpkin. Are you serious? I don't go on this side of the city often. Very briefly. Kuru sighs. I remember that day like no other. Where we started dating, Pumpkin. Huh? Kuru parks before getting out the car. He doesn't answer Kenma's, resulting in him getting out the car after Kenma following behind him. Where are you going? Building top. Kuru begins climbing up a building. Come on, I know you can climb. You climb me all. Shut up, he yells from the ground, looking up at Kuru. Now I see what he meant. Our date. He makes a decision he climbs up the building. Once on top, Kuru pulls him closer and hugs him. It may take a while for the sun to begin setting, so, wanna make out till then? No, okay. Kuru looks off into the afar, still holding Kenma close to his chest. Is this the same building from then, or? Same exact building. Is it abandoned? No. How do you know? Well, I know the people that own the building. Even back then, I sorta keep it clean up here. The best I can, at least. So this is what and where you spent your free time? Well yeah, when I'm not spending it with you. That's sweet. Those words are surprising when they come out of your mouth. Kenma looks up at Kuru, still in his arms, exactly where he wants to be. Do I really not say nice things often? You do, but you sound sarcastic. People speak through tone too, not just words. I don't care too much. The sun is setting now. Kenma turns around, getting out of Kuru's hold. No, Pumpkin, sit in my lap. He sits cross-crossed and waits for Kenma to sit. Wait. He looks over the edge before he tosses a rock down. Did you hit anyone? No, don't just throw things off. I'm sorry, was it important? No, but still, Come back here, don't be difficult. After a few minutes, they're both comfortable. Kenma's in Kuru's lap and Kuru has his arms hugging Kenma with his head on top of his. This is relaxing. This is how we spend our anniversary, huh? It was last minute, we both forgot about. I'm just joking, Tetsuro. I like spending my days like this rather than other ways. Yeah, you say that like you knew. I know everything about you, Pumpkin. Again, Kenma looks up at Kuru. His eyes show that he's tired, but there's a hint of mischief too. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not looking at you. Just because I'm still staring into the sky doesn't mean I don't see you looking at me. You can't though. Just look at me. Kenma places his hand on the further side on Kuru's jaw. He can feel Kuru's face heating up. Look at me, Tetsuro. Kenma kisses him. He's a little too low for the kiss to be maintained, but Kuru leans down for a better one. Their second kiss will their most romantic kiss of the night, leading to other romantic kisses till morning. Bullet. The end. I know, this may be short, but I tried. I got another series. It's Matsuhana. Stay tuned for it, and I hope y'all still enjoyed this bonus episode and got closure. Bye.